Hello and welcome to a very special at-home on board our ocean ships, where our wonderful onboard colleagues and I will be sharing some of our favorite pieces with you from our onboard art collection.
Hello, my name is Olaf and I am the master on board the Viking Star. We have many nice pieces of arts to study. The one I point out today is a true copy of a Viking ship. The Vikings did a very brilliant little thing on the boats they built. They constructed the keel, and the keel made it possible to cross sail into the wind so they could cross over to Europe, into the American continent and Canada, where you can visit a place called Lands Meadow that we stop at on our cruises across the Atlantic.
The painting that you see over here is from Jakob Weidemann and it's called Composition. The reason this painting is inspiring me is that what I try to do is to have flavor. Flavor is in the flavor itself, but also in the eye. The plate needs to look nice, and that's why this painting inspires me, because of the colors. It makes me think of how I would design a plate for our guests, where you have the outside is nice and blue, but the inside comes the blue back again, what for me is the main ingredient. I see the garnish and everything inside of the other colors. That's why this painting is inspiring me so much.
2 years ago, I had a chance to celebrate my birthday on board, and my lovely team gifted me a treatment, and that's when I first laid my eyes on this creation. It's called The Optic Phase 2 by the Norwegian artist Catherine Mask. Who would have thought of combining photography and glass? What I like most about it is that the image has this ballet dress, which reminds me of my most unforgettable experience when I first saw the ballet performance at the Mariinsky Theater in St. Petersburg back in 2017. It was a night that is so magical and unforgettable.
The piece I want to talk to you about is in one of our dining rooms, and it's this piece just down here. It's by the Norwegian artist Olnuf Apdal, but what intrigues me about this piece is, even though it's very simple, there is a lot of complexity in the techniques he's used. So why don't we go a bit closer and I'll describe that a little bit more. Come on. So the name of the piece is called Screed. To me, it looks like a view towards a glacier in a fjord. When you get really close, you see the sunlight on the fjord and the definition of the mountain range on either side. It's not as simple as you think from looking afar. So those are the reasons I like this piece, and I hope you do too.
This piece of art next to me is called Rock and Ocean, sculpted by Doug Alveng. I like it because it somehow symbolizes my purpose in life. Without the ocean, I would have not become who I am now. Being away from my family is not an easy choice. I need to be as strong as rock, because I am the rock. I am their source of strength. Every time I pass by here in Winter Garden, I can't help but stop on this art, because it really motivates me well.
Whenever I pass by the salon here on Deck 1, this piece of art called Blossoming always fascinates me. This piece was made from hundreds of hand-formed ceramic shapes that take months to assemble. Their sharp edges give the impression of hardness at first, but the creamy, off-white shadows cast inside the ceramic hollows instead give off a soft, comforting warmth.
I'd like to show you my favorite picture on board, which is made by Thomas Weideberg, and it's called Two Trees. This picture is truly inspiring me with the perfect colors of blue and this bright snow, which is white and shiny and completely bringing me to the fairy tale while I'm crossing by.
Today we're going to talk about this beautiful artwork which was made by Christian Stresvik, a Norwegian artist, and the name of the artwork is called Milkmaid in the Mountain. It's full of life with a lot of greens and hills, as well as the man who is herding cattle, which triggers my memory when I was young. I used to herd cattle, so that catches my eye. This beautiful artwork was made with a lot of passion. I hope you will enjoy it too.
When I look this oil painting called By the Sea, made by Norwegian artist Ulf Nilsen, it always brings my childhood memories. This house is same like my house in my province. We have very good memories, so I feel so happy when I see this oil painting. I'm very proud to see my home on board.
I've selected the painting by Queen of Norway, which is nearby to one of my restaurants. I get the opportunity to walk past it every day. Even in the busy day, it brings calm to me.
One of my favorite paintings on board, it's called The Bridge, which is from Frank Brunner from Norway. It has two persons walking together. This symbolizes Viking and our guest walking hand in hand together, creating lasting memories.
Every time I pass by at this deck, I stop and look at this portrait of Hong Kong Avenue of Comic Stars by Miss Isabel Tellefsen. It reminds me of my daughter back home, and it motivates me to work a lot for Viking and for my kid as well.
The photos behind me was captured by Mr. Alistair Miller. It inspired me, especially this round, which was taken perfectly and it's my favorite around the fleet.
And today we are in front of a piece of art by Tommy Hovig. This is the Tiger Mountain. It reminds me during my visit at the Great Wall of China. This piece of art looks perfect for paragliding, mountain biking as well as hiking.
One of my favorite pieces of art that we have on board is Black Widow Blues. And there are two reasons why I love this art. One of these is because this shows me how beautiful and colorful the landscape are from the country. And the second reason is every time I pass by here, I feel very happy. So every time I pass by, I don't miss the chance to look at it.
Today I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about this picture that I really like. It's called from the series 30 by 30 by the Norwegian artist Jarle Teigen Olsen. Every time I walk past this hall here on Chef's Table, I always feel happy when I was looking at this picture. It has many different colors, different angles, different shapes, and it reminds me a little bit about all the people working here on Viking. We're all from different countries, different cultures, different backgrounds, but at the end that doesn't really matter. We all blend in one team.
Here I am at my favorite spot on the ship, the Explorer Lounge, where I found this beautiful piece of art. It is made by British artist Justin Smith. She's concerned with concept of money and how it is a part of almost every aspect of our lives. She's interested in money as a conduit of power and in the value system with which we surround it, while also exploiting the physical beauty of the notes.
Crew and guests alike all have a favorite. Each one speaks with an individual voice. A fascinating story as unique as the artist who brought it to life. The ships of Viking hold the most extensive, diverse collection of Norwegian art at sea. And we hope you enjoy exploring these collections on your own, whether that's by our art app or, of course, for real, on board one of our beautiful ships.